ja. Är ni hungriga? Bra. Okej, bra. Jag kommer att prata lite och så kommer ni få jobba lite. Så det blir en sån här bra kombination. Work up an appetite for lunch. I need to switch to English. My name is Sofie Björkgren-Näse. I'm a hand lettering artist and designer. I'm based here in Stockholm. I have my own company, Untitled.design. I work with old school tools like pencil and paper. And I always start a project by sketching analog letters. I highly value and enjoy the analog quality of the hand-drawn letter. It's about almost losing your control and letting your hand, trusting that your hand will do and make the pen dance onto your paper. Lettering art has exploded in popularity, and it's a well-known and practiced craft in especially the US. But we're quickly catching on here in the Nordic countries, and I like that. I like it. It's an exciting combination of illustration and graphic design. And a lettering artist uses both digital and analog techniques to create designs and artwork. Here you can see iPad. I just got an iPad. Ooh, new way of working. But I still use analog sketches, pencil sketches, before I take it into my iPad. And here I made some original lettering onto denim, which was also a new way of working, but I really, really loved it. A magazine called Lettering an international trend. And as a lettering artist, it's cool that people think it's trendy because that makes me interesting. But more than a trend, I would call it a craftsmanship. It's been around forever, almost, using a pen to create art and design. I mean, poking a stick in the sand, creating characters and signs is as normal as common. And it will be around long. I must be the most analog designer here today. But I really love this craft, and I do believe that it will stay. I believe that drawing by hand has got a purpose in design. And I love inspiring people to draw, which you'll notice soon. I'll get to experience at least. And I'm really happy when I see people create. In my work, I do both client work for companies, smaller and bigger, and I also do a lot of workshops and give back some of the things I've gotten along my way. So why lettering? Today we mostly sit in front of screens and we're bombarded by information and data. It comes onto our head like an elephant rushing sometimes. And I think that's why lettering is so appealing, because of the organic look, the handmade thing. And sketching and refining letters with a pen sparks creativity. It's challenging. You have to think and analyze how to. But it also brings you a sense of calm because of the slowness. You can create designs with a font made up of hand-lettered characters. But when you hire a lettering artist, he and she will make a unique lettering design where not even two characters or letters look alike. So it's not that easy to recreate a lettering piece of art by using a font. So I don't make fonts. I create letters uniquely for a specific project. But I love to make fonts. I hear there's a lot of money in it, so yeah. If somebody wants to work with me, making a hand letter font, I'm interested. My workflow comes of the paradox of letting go of control and having regulations and frames. I want the box, because then I can break it. And I like that. It makes me more creative. That was my love story for lettering. Now, you're gonna do some work, all right? Yeah. Take out your notebooks, those pretty ones, and your pen that you have in the paper. People go, when they come to workshops, or when I say I'm a lettering artist, and say, oh, my handwriting's so bad, I can't do lettering. Or they say, I really love the look of lettering, but I don't know where to start. It doesn't get good when I try. And I like challenging people, because you know what? You already know the basics. You know how to write letters, or at least I hope you do. Yeah, you do. Basic letter forms. And then it's just building upon that. All right, we're going to do this. I'm going to take back. I want you to think of a letter. One letter, okay? You got it? I'm shouting really loud here, I think. Are you okay? Now I want you to tell which letter you chose to the one sitting next to you, okay? Tell the one sitting next to you which letter you chose. Great. Nu kan vi lägga på. Eller inte nu, inte nu. Good. The reason why I wanted to tell you to tell your neighbor is that you cannot change your letter now. We're going to do these kinds of letter styles, and if it feels hard, you're just going to keep on going, push through, because that's what it is. Creativity is solving problems, and that you do by doing some action, by learning and drawing. All right, let's put on this camera. We're going to do this in 4 steps. And you draw your letter, and I'll draw mine. Let's see. All right. We'll start off by a basic form, which I call the skeleton letter. So you draw down your basic letter form. Let's see. I write an R. Like that. All right. Can you see? Write down yours. Right. Step 1. Good. It's not that hard this far. Second step. You make a block letter out of your skeleton. That means that you draw a new frame around your skeleton. All right? So you trace around your skeleton, and you get a new shape on your letter, like that. Remember the insides if you have that. All right? And we're going to do another frame, just outside of the first frame and a bit closer than the skeleton. All right? Here we go. Like that. And on the inside as well. All right. Have you come this far? Still on the second frame? Yeah, good. All right. It's crooked here. Let's see. Like that. Third step. We're going to make a 3D effect. Yeah, we're back to geometrics in school now. I was bad in mathematics in school, but I realized I do have use of it when I'm lettering. Little did I know. Okay, you're going to draw an arrow that points in an angle towards your letter. This arrow will give you a direction of how to draw your 3D lines and in which angle, just to get the right perspective, okay? Then you start at a corner, and you have your arrow, and you know this way I'm going to draw my 3D letter. And then I continue. I'm drawing as long as I have a wall to start from. I draw my 3D lines, and I go there, and then it disappears under there. Then I continue on the leg of the R, same angle, same length on the 3D lines, like that. Continue up as long as I have a wall to start from. All right, and here's now the rounded part. I continue up. This does not make a perfect letter, but this is the process. This is the starting point. Okay, right. There I go. Then I make a line around just to make it look better like that. And I also have the inside. And I go down because the wall goes there. And there's kind of like a roof over there. All right. If you have, for instance, an O. Okay, I'm doing this quick. It's very practical to do this so you can see where this was really ugly. But you get the point, like that. And then you see where the 3D effect goes. All right, we have one last step, and that is to decorate, put some decoration on our letter. And for instance, you can put dots, circles, on the ends and on the crossroads, or whatever you call it, like that. Now it almost looks like a marquee letter, a neon letter. You have the lines going between. Or you can decorate it more like this. Put some extra on it. All right. And there it is, starting from point 1, normal letter as we know them, and to build on that. That was it. Good job. Unfortunately, I can't see what you're doing, but I can see that you're drawing, and that makes me happy. Yeah! Thank you for showing. Thank you so much.